right, guys, welcome back to NAB 2025. I have made it out to the Nisi booth, joined here by my friend Kenji, who's going to give us a little bit of information on the Aureus, which is their new lens line. As we know, they've had a lot of success with the Athena Primes, and Nisi has been doing filters for quite some time, and I feel like lenses is a relatively newer thing. But of course now, like I said, with the success of the Athena Primes, now they've released the Aureus Primes, and I have personally some questions regarding this new line because as an Athena Prime owner, I'm like, hey, what's going on, guys? So guide us through that versus, right, with the older line or the different line.
Yeah, thanks, Roberto. So the Aureus and the Athena are related, very closely related to each other. The Aureus are like a bigger sibling of the Athenas, if you would. They are meant to be shot together with each other. So it is not a replacement. It's not even an upgrade, really, from the Athena. The Athena are still the same awesome, versatile, compact lens meant for like handheld shooting, gimbal work. They're fantastic for that. The Aureus adds T1.4 across the board, including the 18 millimeter, is still T1.4. And it's still the same size. They're all match size. We've improved on the mechanics actually a little over the Athena. They are really, really butter smooth. The movements of the lens, they don't shift on you. If you were to have the lens on, like, say, a car mount, you don't have to worry about the iris floating at all or focus floating at all. It's going to hold real tight and maintain the same dampening across the movement range. But the lenses are meant to shoot together. They're mechanically and optically matched to work really, really well together. The lenses have the same 300 degrees of barrel rotation that the Athenas have, so you don't have to worry about like remapping if you're using them together, like remapping like an electronic fizz, for example. They have the same positioning for the lens gearing, so super easy for lens swaps as well. These guys, the Aureus, gives us that glorious T1.4, which isn't just about shallower depth of field, although that is there, and super sexy bokeh, that's there. It's not just about a brighter image, because honestly, most of the cameras can see pretty well in low light anyway.
For sure.
But you have bigger piece of glass in the front, you have bigger piece of glass in the back. It gathers more light, it sees more detail, it resolves more detail, and you get this juicy, rich image full of detail. It's extremely cinematic. It's eye-popping cinematic.
I love that description. I guess you answered quite a few questions there with that, because my next question was definitely going to be how do they compare in tone, contrast, look, but it seems to be that they're almost perfectly matched, yes?
Yeah. Optically, visually, they look very, very similar as far as that type of character. The bokeh is different because of the T1.4. When they're wide open, you get this rich bokeh. If you get a chance to look at like the 85 here with these lights in the back, you can kind of see that swirl. It's almost like
Helios look.
Yeah, or a mirror lens. Yeah, exactly. That kind of vintage character. But that's in the bokeh. The image, the subject is still going to be sharp and just nice, pretty, unique look.
So with these changes between the Athena and, of course, making this new lens that is obviously needing to be larger, what is the new front diameter or front threads for them?
So the front clamp diameter is a 90 millimeters, and the filter thread is an 86. And the set of 5 lenses will come with a 90-95 clamp adapter. And we have the 90-95 clamp adapter available separately as well. So it's easy to go onto 95 millimeter matte boxes. They are larger than Athenas, but they are the smallest T1.4 full frame lenses on the market. So they are still remarkably small lenses.
Yeah, I agree. And they're still also fairly light for that aperture. Another question, what mount are these in?
These are PL mount.
So PL mount only?
PL mount only. But we've got PL mount adapters to 8 different formats. So we can cover practically every modern mount out there now. Additionally, there is no rear protrusion like the Athenas have.
That's massive.
Yeah.
That's massive.
So you can use these on everyone else's mount adapters too, including ones that have electronic ND or variable ND inside or interchangeable filters in the mount. So we've tested these on many different adapters. They've been flawless on all of them.
Yeah, that's actually a huge bonus because, like you mentioned, right, with some of the protruding rear elements, we have issues with filters in the back of adapters, which are starting to become like ever so popular. So definitely a big change, and I think a solid set of lenses. What can you tell us about availability and pricing?
So right now, the introductory price for the lens set of 5 is $9,999 with the hard case. The individual lenses are mostly about $2,300. The 18 is $2,599. However, it's important to note that there's a lot of economic uncertainty right now in the world, and the only thing that is certain is the price is going to go up by the time these lenses come out. So they are expected to drop in July at some point, and around that time, we do expect realistically probably a 4-digit price increase on the set of lenses.
Got it. Okay, guys. Well, you heard it here first. Definitely want to get your hands on them in the pre-order stage. Kenji, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Roberto.
If you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. I'll try to get some answers from Nisi. Until then, thank you so much for checking us out.